live. It's a late night. Trying to test out the new studio. Hopefully, it's looking good. Got my vintage Star Wars backdrop. Pretty awesome. Got some horror movie cards. We're going to be going through some of these. I've already opened a couple of these, but I haven't looked at them in so long. They're going to be new to me just as they're new to you. But I do have one that I haven't opened yet, which I'll be breaking the seal on this one a little bit later. Tonight we're going to be having a giveaway when we have probably 10 people or so in the chat room, hopefully. It's a little bit late tonight, so we'll see how many people show up. But we're going to give away either this Falcon Pop or this, Shang-Chi Dragon. You get to pick winner's choice. But we'll wait a little bit. Brian Diaz, Collector Conquest. Hey, what's up? Outsider's Edge says Eureka. All right, I'm going to start going through some of these cards. If y'all have anything to say, just type it in and we'll chat a little bit while I go through some of these cards. Brian Diaz says, hi, what's up, man? We got the Horror Block. These are, Horror Block used to be a subscription box back in the day. Horror movie stuff. These are just playing cards, but exclusive to Horror Block. And they're actually really cool looking. I'm sure you can find them on eBay or whatever, but they actually have franchises. Oh yeah, that backdrop is vintage. That professional backdrop came out when the movie did. So it's legit. Hopefully I can find some more backdrops at some thrift stores. All right, let's go through a couple of these. We got the Jack as aliens. Pretty cool. And I have them sorted from face cards because they're the only ones that have stuff on them. It looks like Queen is Carrie. It's pretty gruesome. By the way, it's going to be a little bit gruesome tonight. We got Michael Myers as a king of spades. Pennywise as the Joker, of course. Another Joker. And then we got the ace. A bloody ace. Check that out. We got Ghostface as the Jack of clubs. We got the Karen Black or whoever from Misery from the Queen of Clubs. We got Hannibal Lecter, King of Clubs. We got Jason Voorhees as the Jack of Diamonds. We got the, are they the Brady twins or whatever from The Shining, from the Queen of Diamonds? Or the Grady. I think they're the Grady twins. Check that one out. King of Diamonds, Freddy Krueger. Pretty dang cool. And then we got the bloody Ace of Hearts. We got the Jack of Hearts. Good old Captain Spaulding. House of a Thousand Corpses and the sequels. I just noticed this has a misprint on the back. It's got a white line, unlike these ones. Check that out. The Ring, Samara, Queen of Hearts. And then the rest are just, oh, wow, here we go. The King of Hearts is Jigsaw. That one's cool. The rest of them are all just regular playing cards, but pretty cool. If you play with these cards, pretty awesome. All right, next up, since I'm sure Outsiders Edge is in the house, we're going to go for the Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees playing cards. And I believe all of these are completely different images on every single card. So it's almost like you're buying trading cards. You can play with them. So whenever you see these at like the calendar store or wherever, just know that they all have different images on them. So you could treat them like trading cards. I mean, they're not going to be worth anything, but they're cool. Got I have to read them so I can see what movie they're from. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Let me read some Outsiders messages here. He said, those are sweet. Yeah, boy. We got Jason X. Got another Jason X here. We got Freddy versus Jason. If I see 5 people in the chat, I'll start trying to do a giveaway. Jason Goes to Hell. Check that out. Freddy versus Jason. We got the original Friday the 13th. Well, maybe. Oh, this may be the remake because he didn't have the mask in the first one. We got Jason X. Outsiders Edge says, I have a Ken Griffey Jr. deck card in my binder collection. Awesome. Brian Diaz says, cool. We got Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Brian Diaz says, cool horror cards. We got 3 in the chat. Let's get 5, and then I'll give away one of these Marvel pieces. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason Takes Manhattan gets a lot of crap, but I always thought that was a really fun movie. Especially when I was young. It was an awesome movie. Plus it has those really cool songs in it. A New Beginning. Freddy versus Jason. We got The New Blood. Final Friday. Jason Goes to Hell. Another Jason Goes to Hell. It's been a long time since I've seen Jason Goes to Hell. Jason Takes Manhattan. And I think there's a couple versions of Jason Goes to Hell too. Jason X. There's like a director's cut and then something else. Jason Goes to Hell. We got Freddy versus Jason. Another Jason Goes to Hell. We got A New Beginning. We got Jason Goes to Hell. Brian Diaz says, it was kind of funny, Jason Takes Manhattan. Outsiders Edge says, the funniest part in Manhattan is when he lifts his mask to scare away the group of thugs. Yeah, don't they show his like nasty zombie face in that one? There's the Camp Crystal Lake sign, which I still didn't get this year at Spirit. Man, I keep not getting that thing, and I wanted it. Jason Lives. I think that's the first Jason Lives card we've gotten. The New Blood. Jason X. We got 3D. New Blood. Since Brian and Outsiders in the chat, if you guys want in the contest, just say contest and I'll write your name down. And then we get 3 more people in, I'll spin the wheel and see who wins. Just type contest in the chat and we'll see who wins. Jason Lives. And again, it's for this Falcon Funko Pop from the TV show or Shang-Chi Dragon. This has been open, but still in the box. I mean, really, you would have to take it out and just display it, but I'll send the box too. Jason Takes Manhattan. Freddy versus Jason. Also, U.S. shipping only for the contest. Jason Goes to Hell. Jason Takes Manhattan. A New Beginning. Freddy versus Jason. Jason X. A New Beginning. And then, look at that. The first one where they're in the boat. Everyone remembers that scene. We got, these are kind of hard to read. Takes Manhattan. Looks like Crystal Lake Cafe sign. We got Jason Goes to Hell. We got the New Blood. Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason X. Brian Diaz says, wow, a lot of cards. I guess it'd be 52 cards or more since it's a playing deck. So, yeah. And I think how much look at that. $5.99. That's a bargain compared to actual trading cards. Freddy versus Jason. For the longest time, I always saw these deck of cards at those calendar shops and stuff. And I never wanted to buy them because I was like, I'm not going to use playing cards. But the visuals on them are so good. I've actually bought a whole bunch of them. And then I even got a Kiss one here. But I haven't bought any in a while. Jason Lives. Jason X. Bloody knife there. Oh, check that out. Baghead 3D. Always liked the Baghead one. That was pretty creepy. Jason Takes Manhattan. We got New Blood. We got Jason Lives. We got Jason Goes to Hell. Another Jason Goes to Hell. And then the last one, we got Jason X. All right, if anyone in the chat wants to join the contest, just say contest in the chat, and after we get about 5, hopefully, we'll draw for a Falcon or a Shang-Chi Dragon figure. Outsider's Edge says, it's hard to say which mask variant is the best. I think, trying to think. A lot of people like that one. I don't know. I can't find a really good. That one looks cool. That's Manhattan, though. I'm sure that looks similar to the other ones. New Blood. Pretty cool looking. There's one that's blue, isn't there, Carrie? I think it's this one, A New Beginning. I think there's blue on that mask. I'm not as well versed in the not as well versed. There's a good mask, like I said, Baghead. See, a lot of these are just the little red on the over the eyes there. I don't know. I like the red with the multiple red streaks on it. Here's one from Jason Lives. Just the one piece of red there. Oh, here's a good one of the blue. Yeah, A New Beginning. It's got the blue on it. Isn't that the fake Jason? Brian Diaz says red words on the card look cool. Yeah, they're kind of hard to read though. All right, those were all the clear Jason masks that I could see in there. Maybe it's, yeah, Manhattan's the one that has the extra red there by the nose. I like that one. Let's move on to see, we got 3 people in the chat right now. If you want to join the contest, just say contest in the chat. We're giving away a Falcon Funko Pop or the Shang-Chi dragon here. It's loose in the box, but it'd be cool just to put it out somewhere. I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway live sometime, probably next week since it's a holiday week. Going to be trying to help out some fellow YouTuber channels. Hopefully we can get this place rocking. Give away a whole bunch of stuff. Texas Chainsaw Massacre cards. I don't know if this is just the first movie or multiple movies. All right. A dude. Brian Diaz says, I like when you always upload. Thanks, man. I do it a lot. I try to do 3 to 4 videos a day. Most of them are shorts because, I don't know, shorts kind of just keep your channel moving. And then the longer clips are, you know, for more of a deeper look into items. But like if I'm going to go to a store and there's only, or if I just like recently did a video on a subject and then I go to the store and there's something new, just like one thing, I'll do a short on it. But if there's a whole bunch of stuff, or I kind of collect toys of a certain subject, I'll put out the longer clips usually at night. During lunchtime, I'll put out like 2 or 3 shorts. Trying to do funnier shorts. I hope people like them. Not sure. Got a dude and a girl now. Another dude. That's the I don't know. That's the creepy dude. Is that the dad or not the dad? Not the grandpa. Maybe the dad. Well, that's a spoiler there. I think someone else. All right, we got. Hey, Dee Dee's in the house. What's up? Dee Dee says, I love when you post about Jurassic World and Kong and Spider-Verse. Yeah, those are some of my favorite stuff to post about, and it seems to get a lot of people excited to see that stuff. If anyone wants to join the contest tonight, just write contest in the chat. We're giving away either the Falcon Pop here or a Shang-Chi dragon. It's loose in the box, but just hit contest in the chat. US address only. These aren't very cool yet. We got another girl. Here we go. We got Leatherface attacking a girl. Oh, this one's creepy. The grandpa licking or sucking on the finger. That, man. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, is one of my favorite movies. Pretty cool. He's got the saw there. I don't know if you guys saw, no pun intended, I don't know if you saw that I bought a saw blade with Texas Chainsaw Massacre at a Halloween festival. Dee Dee says, did you see Black Adam is on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K January 3rd? Heck yeah. I pre-ordered the Steelbook from Best Buy. It looks awesome. I love that movie, man. I can't wait to watch it again. Got another Leatherface here. Got another Leatherface. Brian Diaz says that Spider-Verse video where you found Spider-Punk guitar and other toys makes me hype for the movie. So, funny thing about that, Brian, the very first Spider-Verse one I did, I actually leaked Spider-Punk to the nation or the world. And I'm not even kidding. I just posted the video. I didn't even know. And some big news outlet found it. And they started circulating my video everywhere. Like comicbook.com and everything was like, YouTuber leaks character from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's pretty awesome. If you check out my Instagram at Collector's Conquest, I have it pinned on there, like the highlight of all the little news articles that they did where they mentioned me. Here's a pretty gruesome looking picture. Bloody. Pretty cool. Oh man, the corpse. Gross. And just think, this movie was done so long ago. Or like, and they were basically film school. Like they were either in film school or graduated from film school when they made this movie. And it is like disturbing as hell. Dee Dee said, did you see the new Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops? Yeah, man. It's funny that they but they put out the Spider-Man No Way Home spoiler pops because it shows all the different Spider-Mans and the villains and stuff. It took them a year to put out all the spoiler pops. So Brian said, I know that you leaked it. I saw other YouTuber that talked about the leak. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that was, I mean, I didn't get a ton of views. I got some views from that one, but they were all like people clicking the link on the news websites. So it wasn't like the video went like super viral in YouTube standards, but as for like people clicking a link going to the video, it kind of went viral. We got Leatherface attacking the woman there. Guy needs help. Grandpa was creepy, man. These are making me want to go watch this movie. Oh man, she's on the meat hook. Gross. Oh, he's got the Pretty Woman mask. He's got her captured, kidnapped. Is that grandma? Gross. Dee Dee says, "Do you have a MonsterVerse collection?" Yeah, I actually do. I mean, I've been collecting Godzilla pretty much the longest toy collection I've had is Godzilla stuff. Tons of not a lot of like old Godzilla, but like when NECA started doing Godzilla, got all those from the beginning, and then when they started boxing them and kind of repackaging the old designs, I bought a couple of them and then I quit buying them because I can't even display them. They're just like the box and you can't put them on the wall or anything. They're just like a book or something you put on your shelf. So I kind of stopped buying the ones in the boxes. I don't even care about them. But those new Super 7 Reaction, I love those. As for Monsterverse, like you're saying, I have pretty much every Godzilla versus King Kong or versus Kong um, figure that came out. I have all the King of the Monsters, and I have the what is it 2014. They put out way too many, man. Especially the Godzilla versus Kong ones. They just keep putting out more and more. They'll put like a light on it. They'll make it roar and just put it out again. Another Pretty Woman mask there. If anyone wants to enter the contest for Falcon or Shang-Chi Dragon, just write the word contest in the chat. US shipping only. I'll draw once I get a few more entries. We got the Hitchhiker. He's always at conventions. We got him taking her in. I actually have Leatherface, Gunnar Hansen, the original Leatherface's autograph. I'll have to show that off someday. She's coming to get her. Brian says, I'm kind of disappointed that the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man isn't exclusive. Dee Dee says, your channel's so cool. God bless. Well, thanks for watching, Dee Dee. See you around. I know you hop in these chats every once in a while. And I know you're keeping up with my videos. Thanks a lot, man. We got this Leatherface chasing her at the end of the movie. Spoiler. Look, she's back there on the meat hook. Leatherface is up here. Bunch of people. Check that out. That's a cool card. More people. Another Leatherface. Pretty Woman mask. I just now, like, they started calling it that. I guess, like, maybe merchandise is calling it the Pretty Woman mask too on the products. But I just call it that now. Pretty cool. Gross. Tied up. These cards are kind of boring, honestly. I mean, they'd be cool to play cards with, but a lot of them are just people. Here's a cool one. His kill room. Another person. Brian Diaz says, more Leatherface. Less hitchhiker. Dee Dee says, happy Thanksgiving in 2 days. Man, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Everyone in the chat. Anyone going Black Friday shopping? Or did you all go Black Friday shopping online instead? Got the kill room there. Pretty Woman mask. And we're ending with her all bloody. I'm hopefully planning. I gotta go somewhere like during actual Friday, but I'm hoping to get up early Friday morning and film in some videos. Hopefully there's a little bit of chaos. Probably not. I don't think people care about the doorbusters anymore. Outsider's Edge says, online, I've been looking for deals all week. There's actually a lot of game deals. That new Sonic Frontiers game is only $40 right now. That's a really good price. I'm going to crack into these Dawn of the Dead, and then we'll probably end the chat after these. Outsider's Edge says, not a deal, but I pre-ordered the No Way Home Funko 3-pack today. Yeah, I did too. Just proving that I just ripped these open. These have been sitting on my desk for probably 5 years. I don't know what year they're from, but they're crispy. Dawn of the Dead's an amazing movie if you guys haven't seen it. The second in the Living Dead long-running zombie series. Looks like we got some more people in the chat. We're giving away Falcon here, Funko Pop. We're giving away Shang-Chi Winner's Choice. If you want to join the contest, just type contest in the chat. US shipping only. We're going through these, just open this Dawn of the Dead pack here. We're going to check out these cards. They look really nice, honestly. Just the design. Check that out. Gas mask. Another gas mask. I guess the joke. Oh, these cards are 18 and up. Sorry. Hopefully, maybe not 18 and up, but they're pretty gory. I just want to warn everyone in the chat. Outsider's Edge says, I sent my wife the link for Frontiers as a Christmas gift. Heck yeah, man. My kids have been watching all those YouTubers play Frontiers. They're excited about it. It's got a 7 out of 10 on IGN, but heck, for $40, I mean, you'll probably at least get your money's worth in playing it. Looks fun. Brian says, how many Funkos do you have? That's a funny question. Me and Outsider's Edge, we've been collecting Funkos for a while. My very first Funko was the first version of Oogie Boogie, and I got it for like $5 in a clearance rack. And I was one of those people that just hated Funko Pops. Like, I despised them back in the day, but I think a lot of people did. They just didn't understand it. And now, I love them, man. And the best thing about them, people call them Beanie Babies, but they retain their value. A lot of them retain their value. I've had some. I sold one for $400. Like, it's crazy what you can get for some of these Funko Pops. So that question, I have a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. I have a lot. It's my answer. Dee Dee says, I really hope. Sorry if my camera's bouncy. I guess this table that I'm using right now is kind of bouncy. Dee Dee says, I really hope Tom Holland does Spider Man again. That would be a blessing if he did. I don't know if my kid knows the inside scoop or what, but when he got in the car today, he was talking about how Tom Holland was going to be Spider Man, like, I guess for the Disney stuff. Outsider's Edge said that should be another video, yeah. Outsider's Edge says, I tried to talk up Funko to him and it took a while, but he finally caught the bug. Were you collecting Funkos before me, Outsider? I don't remember. I think I had that Oogie Boogie before, if you did try to talk me into it. All right, like I said, here's a gore warning for these cards. Disgusting, blown up head, very violent cards. I apologize, but they're really cool looking. We got Brian says, Beanie Babies. I mean, I see it because of the head of the Funko Pop and the way it moves. Yeah, I mean, they could end up being Beanie Babies, but it'll take a while. And once I see them start dying off, I'm selling half of those. I mean, I'll keep the ones that I'm really into because, like, I'm never going to sell those Godzilla pops or anything because they're part of my Godzilla collection. But if it's stuff that I don't really care about, I'm selling that stuff as soon as I see that business crash. Outsider's Edge says, yeah, it started with wrestling with me and you would snub them. You're right. Dee Dee says, I did hear that Tom Holland signed a new deal as Spider-Man. Yeah, it'll be exciting. He's a pretty good Spider-Man. Kind of that innocent teenager type thing, but he's not going to be a teenager forever. Got this really gruesome zombie here. Pretty cool. Got a headshot zombie. This just shows how good the effects were back then. Like, this movie's old as crap, and the makeup effects were good. Wonder if Greg Nicotero did this. He did a lot of the Living Dead, and he does all the Walking Dead effects. So that's why Walking Dead looks so good. If we have any new people in the chat, if you want to join the contest, just type contest. Giving away a Falcon Funko Pop or a Shang-Chi Dragon big figure. Just type contest in the chat. Brian says Miles Morales MCU debut soon. That'll be cool. Brian, I'm kind of dumb at this, but have they announced that who's going to play Miles? Oh man, he's eating a hand. Gross. A lot of the zombies that weren't like key features, they just like painted their face gray. Like there's no makeup or there's no like 3D makeup effects or anything on them for Dawn of the Dead cards. Man, these might be the best design so far that we've seen tonight. Brian says they haven't said who Miles is going to be. Dee Dee says, did you see that the new MonsterVerse movie is called Godzilla and Kong? What? They're best buds now? Well, who are they going to be fighting? They got to fight someone. they're going to fight those polluters that turn Godzilla into Godzilla. Outsider's Edge says Lucas from Stranger Things should play Miles. Possibly. This reminds me of how gruesome this movie is now that I'm looking at all these nasty blood shots. Look at that. They shot him and there's blood splatter out the back of him. I think this might be a movie shot. I thought it was a behind the scenes, but I think it's a movie shot. Brian says there's been teasers of his debut of Miles Morales. These actors all, like, even this guy, they all go to these conventions. So when people get their Dawn of the Dead posters signed, they got like 50 signatures on them because all the zombies go to the conventions. This is a very famous scene right there. Look at that nasty face. Blech. Gas mask. Oh, here's a shot from in the mall. I don't know if that mall's still around. I know I've seen like YouTubers go there when it was still open, but I don't know if it closed yet. Dee Dee says, I'm not sure if that is the final title for it, but that is what it what he saw in the news. Can't wait for March 15th, 24. Brian says, what if Destroya comes back in the Monsterverse? Oh my God. Destroya is my favorite villain monster. I mean, I guess they're all villains, but even Godzilla. But yeah, Destroya is definitely one of my favorite monsters, and that movie's one of my favorites. Outsider's Edge says, how do the zombie characters show up in the credits? Zombie 1, 2? I don't know. I know, like, I know they go to the conventions as like Helicopter Zombie or whatever they nickname themselves, but I don't know if the nicknames are actually in the credits. Let me show you. I don't know. That one that I showed you, he's got a nickname. The one that's in like the dress or like the religious dress, whatever. Brian says, what if Destroy it? Oh, I already read that. Dee Dee says, I have the Team Kong shirt from Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know, man. I can't. Godzilla's been my childhood and lifelong favorite character. I don't know if I could give Kong the win on that. Now, King Kong's first movie could be, I think it is better than Godzilla's first movie. That's controversial, but just the fact that King Kong came out in like 1933 and those graphics are freaking amazing, man. The effects, the stop motion, and King Kong is just incredible. I know they put out like a 4K of King Kong. I'm interested in seeing what it looks like, all doctored up and looking fresh and crispy. A bunch of dead zombies. Easy Rider going through the zombies. Zombies, zombies, zombies. This guy, if I'm thinking this is who it is, no, I don't know. I'm gonna hold my thought because I don't know if that's who that is. Brian says I like King Kong a bit more than Godzilla. I can see that, but as for movies as a whole, Godzilla's movies are better, I think. Man, that is gross. More grossness. Ugh. Almost down to the last ones. Got the zombie bite. Got another nasty zombie. Some guns. The last one right there. It's probably all the cards I'm going to show, but if you guys want to chat about anything else, I'm here until whenever. But if the chat dries up, I'll head out. Thank you for everyone joining and watching my videos. I haven't been doing this channel for very long, but it means a lot for me to see people stick around. Brian says, I also liked when I went to the movie to see Godzilla King of Monsters. Yeah, I saw that one twice. I've seen the 2014 and King of Monsters twice in the theaters, but King of Monsters, happy Thanksgiving, Dee Dee. King of Monsters I saw in that Dolby, like, where did I put these cards? I don't know. I put the cards somewhere else. King of Monsters in that Dolby theater that shakes your seat, so that was a cool experience. I saw Godzilla 2014 in a drive-through, and it was like the second or third movie, and I was there till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was freaking tired as heck. And it was cold, so drive-ins are like, I mean, they're cool, but it's not like the best way to watch a movie. I guess like if you're watching those old sleazy 80s and 70s movies, it's really cool to like see them in like the way that they were actually presented back in the day. But like seeing new movies in the drive-in, it's fun for a little bit, and then you kind of get tired, especially if you have kids running around. That kind of sucks. Outsiders was just thanking Dee Dee, saying happy Thanksgiving to you too. Godzilla vs. Kong, I saw that one in the theaters, and that came out pretty like in the middle of, you know, all the shutdowns and stuff, so I was still going to see movies. One of the movies that I saw during the shutdown was New Mutants, and when I went to the theater, there was like no one there. All the lights were on, like in the lobby, that there's usually like mood lighting or whatever, and it just felt really weird. But maybe I'll get some more music cards and do a music one with these Kiss ones. give you a little sneak peek of one of them. I don't have a lot of music cards yet, but Kiss, I just like their merchandise. I like that they put out merchandise for a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, there's way too much to collect all of it, but just collect whatever's affordable and cool. I don't collect everything just to sell it, so. Outside, or Dee Dee says, I went to the extended cut of No Way Home. Yeah, I wish I would have saw that. You know if they put that on anything? Was it on the Blu-ray or anything, or is it probably going to come out later? I'm not really sure about the extended cut. Brian says Godzilla vs. Kong Mechagodzilla was a surprise. Yeah. Mechagodzilla. I really regret not getting that. And I even tried, I think. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. The Mechagodzilla Funko.com exclusive pop where glow in the dark laser blast or whatever coming out of his mouth. Dee Dee says the extended cut's on digital. Well, that kind of sucks. Maybe it's on Disney Plus. I don't know. Or maybe it will be eventually. It's kind of a new setup. I don't know. I'm going to still be doing videos down in the office. What my kids call the toy museum. But just so I can do a lot more lives, I'm gonna do it up here. It's kind of just testing it out today. Dee Dee says it's on the Stars channel. Hey man, someone actually gave me, I shouldn't say this, but they gave me their login for Stars, so I should check that out. They're probably going to be like, why are you watching Spider-Man on my name? Brian says the Funko Pop Mechagodzilla is cool. Yeah, you know, like, I think it's at Barnes & Noble. You could probably see it in my video, Godzilla at Barnes & Noble. Or no, Books A Million. They did that 3-pack, but, I mean, I'd already bought all the singles, so getting the 3-pack would be kind of redundant. But they had the Godzilla, Kong, and Mechagodzilla in the 3-pack. No one in here wants that Funko for free sent to their house? We got Outsider in the contest. No one else wants that Funko. I mean, I'm giving it away, so obviously I don't want it either. But pretty cool. I never finished this series. I'm sure if I finished it, I'd want to keep this, but the Falcon Winter Soldier, I've heard a lot of people really liked it. It's one of their favorite Disney Plus series. Dee Dee says, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time, and I haven't changed it just because I don't want to change it because I've been saying it forever, is Apocalypse Now. Just really like the psychedelic, like crazy war scenes in that. I haven't finished the final cut. I'm used to watching the Redux version, but yeah, Apocalypse Now is my favorite movie of all time. And actually, the producer died on the 20th. And I actually went to his film school for a summer. Learned a lot about filmmaking. His name's Gray Fredrickson. He was a producer for a lot of Francis Ford Coppola movies. But yeah, he was 85. He died a couple days ago. He did a lot for the film community. A lot of up and coming people. He taught them the ropes. Pretty cool to work with him and hear all his stories. Outsiders Edge said, if there's a set I prefer to get that. Huh. I'm guessing he's talking about Godzilla. If there's a set, I prefer to get that, but haven't really started making those until recent. Oh, the sets of the pops. I don't know about that giant set of Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm passing on that one. It's too big for me. I mean, I got the 3-pack, but the 8-pack, I'm skipping that thing. Brian says my favorite Funko Pop are Spider-Man Pops. Got a story about that in a second. Outsider's Edge says slow start, but it got better. Dee Dee says I will be watching the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special on Friday. Yes, I can't wait for that. I mean, I can, and the only reason I say that is because I do like a Christmas marathon in December, and I number them off. So I'm probably gonna wait until, well, I usually start it after Thanksgiving, so I'll probably watch Guardians after Thanksgiving, and then start. That might be my first Christmas movie in the marathon. So what I was gonna say about you said Spider Man's your favorite Funko Pops. I actually had the original Amazing Spider Man from that movie Funko Pop with like the gold eyes. I had 2 copies of it. My kid destroyed one of them, like, because they're so delicate with the bobblehead and stuff. And I had another one, and it was just going up and up in price. I think I ended up selling it for $100. That thing's worth over $250 now. Like, I don't know how long I would have held on to it, but dang, if I would have got 250 out of it instead of 100, that would have been great. Outsider's Edge. The No Way Home set is huge. Yep. Oh, Falcon and the Winter Soldier had a slow start. That's probably why I didn't finish it. I mean, WandaVision had a slow start too, but I finished that one, and I really am proud of myself that I did, because the finale for WandaVision was like basically a Marvel movie in itself. I mean, you could just watch that finale. I mean, that's the only thing I'm probably going to watch again if I do watch any WandaVision again. That finale of WandaVision was so like cool, action packed. They put a lot of money into it. Dee Dee says, No Way Home is awesome but sad. Yep. My wife and kids love No Way Home big time. Brian says, I do not know why, but I want Ned to become the Hobgoblin. That's going to break everyone's heart. Dee Dee says, which Guardians of the Galaxy movie do you like best? Man, there's no debating with me. The first one. I didn't really like the second one. Changed my mind. No. Outsider can't wait to see the Guardians Christmas special either. You know it's gonna have some Easter eggs and some scenes either making fun of or something of the Star Wars holiday special. If you haven't seen that, go on YouTube and find it and watch it. Thing's hilarious. Star Wars holiday specials, awesome. Brian says, I think with the possibility of Ned becoming Hobgoblin, it will be personal. Yep. Dee Dee says, Across the Spider-Verse is going to be awesome. Honestly, I need to watch the first one again. Sadly, I've only seen it once. You're probably going to kill me over that, but my kids watched it like over and over and over and over again. So I saw like little bits and pieces of it like for a year or two after I initially saw it in theaters, but I haven't watched it all the way through again for a second time. Outsider's Edge says Ned in the comics is Hobgoblin. Dee Dee says, I really want the Miles Morales Marvel Legends Into the Spider-Verse, the 2021 one. Which I don't know which one that is. The 2021. I have I bought my son the ones that came out with the movie. My lights are about to die because I have them on a portable battery. So if my lights go out, I'll have to end this. But there they go. Anyone have any last questions before I end this? I'll charge my battery up more next time. Now that I look all fuzzy and stuff. Brian says, I like the theme song from Spider-Man 5. So that's Homecoming. I don't remember the theme song. Dee Dee says, so cool, but very expensive. I've been looking for it online. Outsider said, next live, I'm guessing he's asking, when am I going live again? Probably after the holidays. And we're going to do like a super big giveaway. And hopefully I could do it earlier in the night. Trying to get some of my YouTube friends, comrades, some more subscribers. So we're going to be giving away better prizes. Hopefully everyone enters the contest. Be giving away stuff all night long. I'll probably have something to entertain people with. I usually bring like some cards or something to open just to, if people aren't talking, I'm at least showing some cards or something. So there's no dead air. But it's going to be hopefully giveaways all night. Dee Dee says, I love the No Way Home trailer music. Brian says, I will be watching the next video or next live. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support. Outsider says, I can't wait. Yeah, you can't wait because I'm gonna be promoting your channel. Outsider's got a great channel. If anyone hasn't seen it, go subscribe to him. But he buys some really good card boxes, baseball. Just did the Marvel Metal comic ones. Man, those are some beautiful cards. Go check out his new video from the Marvel Metal series. Like, spoiler alert, I hope you don't care, but he pulled a Carnage with some cuts in it, like little die cuts in it. Man, that thing was beautiful. So cool. I need to switch out my backdrops. I mean, this is my favorite Star Wars. This thing is vintage, like Outsider asked. I should get like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Pet Monster, something like that. Put back there. I have some modern stuff like Mario, Jurassic World, stuff like that I could put up, but I think this one's going to stay up for a while. I don't have any TMNT right now. Maybe start searching on eBay. Go find some stinky sheets from a thrift store and hang them up behind me. Dee Dee says, your channel is so cool. Collector's Conquest. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Your channel freaking rocks too. Dee Dee's like first to post a lot of stuff. They beat me to the drop most of the time. Brian says, keep the videos coming. Thanks. Outsider says, get the vintage that has the brown brick. Yep. It's exactly what I was thinking when you said turtles. Thing is awesome. Maybe Outsider could join me on a live someday. That'd be sweet. We could do a card rip off. Back and forth ripping of some live cards. That'd be cool. All right. I guess I'm going to end this. Thanks everyone for hanging in there. It's a kind of an experimental live. Outsider says, sounds good to me. Oh, let me show you this shirt. It says Raising Kale. And then it has pictures of kale being planted in flower beds. Raising Kale. I actually made this shirt because everyone at work says, what the kale? And I wanted it to be a little bit not so blatant in using it as the word hell. So I put Raising Kale. Dee Dee says, no problem. God bless. Outsider's Edge says, I thought that was weed. It's kale. What the kale? That's all kinds of different colored kale. I bet you didn't know there was that many varieties of kale. It's all delicious. You can either cook kale, it's weird. you have to actually prepare kale if you're going to eat it. You can't just like start putting leaves of kale in your mouth. It's like hard and nasty. You got to massage, they say massage it, but I mean, you could crush it up or whatever. Um, and then if you have dressing, you kind of massage the dressing into the kale to soften it up, which you would never crush up like iceberg lettuce. It will totally ruin it. But since kale is so hard, you have to soften it up before you eat it. And so that's how you prepare kale. Like a good way to start getting into kale is Chick-fil-A has that little kale chop salad. It's got like some kind of sugary dressing with some pecans. Outsider says, "You massage your kale?" Yep. I'll be at work, like at the sink, massaging the kale. You got to do it, man. I haven't been eating kale in a while. I kind of switched over to broccoli because ever since I've been doing these videos, I don't have time to massage the kale. It takes a long time because you have to rip it off of the stalk and then do it. So I just eat broccoli now, raw broccoli. All right, I'm going to do my closing. This is the Collector's Conquest. Brand new videos every single day. Hopefully 3 to 4 videos a day. But since I have so many videos, check the playlist. I do find a subject or franchise you're into. Have some fun watching some videos. They keep typing in the chat. Outsider's Edge said, or Brian says, "You like kale." He's probably like, "Man, this dude really likes kale." Outsider's Edge says, "You be farting with the broccoli." Dee Dee says, "Bye. See you, man." Signing off. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. It was fun. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.